I'm doing you, yo.
All right, this is Wood. This is Wood again with the Cuzzo H Money, man. We about to report on this big news. Go ahead, introduce yourself, cuz.
Yeah, it's your boy H Money, huh? It's your boy H Money, man. On the Brooklyn, Brooklyn Blonde. I I had to send Will be more TV that little text for Errol Spence versus Manny Pacquiao on the 21st. We're gonna be the first to touch on that shit. Man, what you think, cuzzo?
Man, I hope this fight go down, man. This gonna be this gonna be one of the biggest fights in boxing, man. Manny Pacquiao, Errol Spence. August the 21st. It's going down. It's going down, man. It's gonna be a big extravaganza if it go down, man. I'm looking forward to seeing this big fight, man. I got my money on Earl, man. What about you, cuz?
I got my money on Spence too. I got my money on Spence. It's just crazy because you just were talking about how they was just mad quiet. Like Spence and Manny Pacquiao both was quiet. Barbarian doing all that line and the fight was done. Such profit and Badu somewhere. You just know Barbarian just lie a lot, man. Everybody needs to get that in their head. Barbarian lies a lot.
Yeah, man. Bob Erm he's a true promoter, man. He's a user. In business, man. There's no friends, and there's no really can't be an honest. I don't think there's no such thing as an honest businessman. A businessman would do anything. A businessman, people don't understand. A businessman with his job and his goal is to turn a profit. They don't care if he had to lie to a motherfucker like Anthony Joshua, or whatever he had to do, lie to a motherfucker like Terrence Crawford. I don't care what he'd have to do. His whole thing is making a profit. And this fight right here makes a big profit. So that's what he going for. That's what he going for. And it's gonna be a big fight, man. And it's also gonna be a dangerous fight. Dog gonna this a big fight for Earl, but I think it's gonna be a dangerous fight because of Manny Pacquiao his weird angles and his speed. If you go back and look at what Floyd Mayweather said about Manny Pacquiao, it's his weird angles and his speed. So it's not gonna be no walk in the park, but I still got Spence beating the fight, man.
You taking my shit off?
Say again?
Nah, talking my cousin. I'm outside talking cousin. Yeah, I got who's winning the fight too, man. They both two Southpaw fighters. You feel me? Errol Spence is just a young gunner right now, and I think he got the skills to beat Manny Pacquiao, unlike Keith Thurman. That's what I think. He got the skills, the pressure to beat Manny Pacquiao. I'm just happy for that man because everything he's been through, he finally gonna get his chance to prove himself and be the Hall of Fame boxer that everybody wanted to fight. You know what I mean?
Yes.
For him, though. You know what I mean? I just want us to break the news first because I don't see a lot of people getting on the subject. And I know there's going to be a lot of Errol Spence dick riders out there that's going to be parading and happy about it. But they ain't nothing but fanboys, but I'm just happy for that man.
Yeah. Yeah, because what he been through, I know I've been a little hard on him because of that situation that situation when Terrence Crawford came to see his fight with Danny Garcia. I didn't like that shit, but I said I always said I still will support him if he get into a big fight. If he get into a big fight, I'm just not going to support that Ugas fight. But since he fighting Manny Pacquiao, I'm going to support him 100%. Just like I said, I would support Terrence Crawford 100% if he get it. I'm just about the big fights, man. I'm not like these other guys, man, that jump on the side and all that type of shit like that, man. I goes where the action. I go where the action at, and whoever get the big fights, that's what I'm that's who I'm go for, man. Whoever got the big fights, I'm gonna support them.
And another thing, they can't say, well, Errol Spence didn't fight the real WBO champion Manny Pacquiao. Ugas is a paper champion. Now, if he go out there and beat Manny Pacquiao, then go beat up Ugas for the same belt they call him a paper champion, you can't deny that man that belt.
Yup, I agree. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, because they're saying if Spence fight Ugas, he's fighting a paper champ.
Yeah.
How you think this shit came about, though, Wood, man? Like, your knowledge, how you think this came about, though, man?
like we was talking before we came on. Behind the scenes, man, most fights. A lot of people think that fights are being made on YouTube because you talk about it on YouTube. No, fights are being made behind the scene. I think that the money. I think that they put up the. I think Errol Spence people put up the most money that Pacquiao wanted, and Pacquiao gonna go where the money at, and Pacquiao trying to make the big. He trying to go for the biggest fight. I believe Errol Spence's name is bigger, so I think Crawford lost out because Errol Spence do have the bigger name. He do have most of the belts, and I believe that's what Pacquiao not going to be around the sport very much longer. So I think he's trying to make the biggest fight that he can now, win, lose, or draw. So I believe Errol Spence is the biggest fight right now that Pacquiao possibly can make, and that's how Errol Spence got the fight. What you think?
Yeah, I think it was the same thing. I think it was the same thing. Like you said, everything was behind the scenes. Bob Aaron lied to Terrence Crawford about 4 or 5 different occasions. But the last time he lied, he said the fight was a done deal. And when Manny Pacquiao team came out and said it wasn't a done deal, I think they really was working on the fight with Spence Garcia on the low. It was Spence, not Manny Garcia, but Ryan Garcia. I think they were working on a fight between them two. Even fight Mikey Garcia. I think Mikey Garcia was in the mix too, though, yeah?
Yeah, Mikey Garcia was in the mix.
Spence, because like you said, he's from Texas. He sells a lot of tickets in Texas. Manny Pacquiao was selling tickets in Texas. I can see them selling more tickets than what Canelo's been.
Yeah, I could see them fighting in Dallas 75,000 on pay-per-view. I could see that. And I think that was the biggest thing that pushed the going towards Errol Spence side is that in Dallas Stadium.
What surprised me is that the fight is not in Dallas. The fight is in Vegas. That surprised me.
Oh, it's in Vegas.
So I could have seen them selling out more tickets in Dallas if the fight was in Dallas, but we were going to fight in Vegas.
But you know what though? If the fight, they'll make even though Dallas got the biggest stadium, I believe that big stadium in Vegas they still probably turn around and make more money tickets because of the high prices. Because
not to cut you off, but I don't know if the fight might be in the Raiders stadium, and I don't know how many, like that could might be a lot of people too. So I don't know.
Yeah, we'll find out. But it's going to be a big fight. Nevertheless, you know, big fights like this going to be in Vegas because there's 2 big names, and it's going to be fights like that usually be in Vegas with 2 big names, big fight, big pay-per-view fight, and usually be in Vegas.
So we should just make our we got Pacquiao the same brother for about 5 or 6 years to make the fight happen. And Spence getting that fight before Crawford, that don't make no sense, Bob Aaron. A lot of pressure.
That's when you become a lifelong. That's when you become a lifelong being promoted by Bob Aaron. You gotta cut loose from him if you want to get the biggest fights. You gotta cut loose from him.
They thought 60-40 or something. He gonna be a Pacquiao. Holy shit.
Oh, is he big? If is this Errol Spence and Pacquiao fight come and Errol Spence beat Pacquiao, that Terrence Crawford fight would never happen.
Because he ain't gonna never get no good percentage out that fight.
Yeah, because he is gonna after that it's gonna be 70-30. He definitely ain't not gonna take that.
And you can't deny if he go out there and beat Mikey, Sean, Manny, Pacquiao, you can't deny that, but I think his resume better than Crawford anyway right now, but you can't deny that shit.
Yeah. So yeah, man, that we just wanted to break this fight. Yeah, we just want to break the news to y'all, man. You know, man.
A lot of people doing some fanboy shit with the Spence situation, and I mean, I think it's just a good thing for both fighters.
Yeah, good thing, man. Go ahead and close this out. Money.
And one thing I'm gonna close out with is like Will said, man. I'm with whatever fighter. Whoever would have got the Pacquiao fight, I was happy from Crawford, Spence. It don't matter, man. That's just a big fight for them brothers right there. So it's just Spence got it, Crawford got to wait, and I hope this shit is for real though. I hope people I'm backing up, and it's gonna be a good fight. I'm tuning in August 23rd.
Yup, yup. That's it, man. Like we both said, man. We not about the dick pulling and dick riding and all that type of shit. We just want to see the brothers, whoever get the fight, man. We gonna support them, man. That's all we gotta say, man.
I'm happy y'all enjoyed that last video.
Yeah, man. Plenty more coming from me and my nigga H Money, man. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
Shout out to TV.
All right, y'all. Peace.